Find insight, guidance, and answers. Tune into Spirit with radio medium Laura Lee.
Laura Lee tuning into Spirit for my special guest, Jay.
Hey, Laura, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Where are you calling from, Jay?
I'm calling from Providence, Rhode Island.
Thank you for tuning in. The first impression I'm receiving is a female. She's coming up on your left side. And I want to confirm, though, are you right-handed?
I am, yeah.
So left side does seem to me like more on maternal side. She seems petite. And when I see her, she's smiling, big smile, had longer hair, maybe when she was younger, but it seemed to be very curly, and then there was a frizz to it. Does that make sense? She's very beautiful. Does this make sense?
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it could be one of two individuals right now you've just described.
But she's coming up off on your left side. So let me suggest this. I understand there was a picture taken of her, I think this was during a wake or a burial. Does this make sense?
Ooh, that actually does make sense. Okay.
Was this your mom?
That sounds a little bit more like it could be my grandmother, actually. My mom did recently pass about a year ago, but my grandmother, we had a picture of her during the wake of my grandfather, and she passed just 9 days after.
Oh, man. Did both these women have that kind of hair, though, and they were smaller in size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because she says that while you were her baby, you could pick her up.
Yeah, my grandmother, she's very tiny.
She didn't like that. So I feel like there are two of them over there. So I do feel the presence of both of them. Now, I understand this relationship with this mother figure. It was supportive, very inspirational, like a best friend, counselor. Does not want those pictures as a remembrance of her relationship with the last visions that you have of them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because there's other visions that are coming through and positive ones. And I feel like there's been some connections with them in dreams.
Yes, 100%.
And then here's the other thing. I feel they were very influential with music.
Yes, very much so.
There was lots of singing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
That's their gift to you. And so I feel like you were sung to even as a small child by both women.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I feel like there's also a connection to an actual instrument. It could have been more than one. So did someone possess a guitar or is this you?
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I play guitar, but I got a guitar from my mother. She played early on, but my grandmother also loved music, and I don't know if she ever played the guitar.
So I feel like they want to convey this to confirm their presence with you, how much they love you. Just feel it in my heart.
Thank you.
And I also feel like there was another descent. I don't know if there's another language that they would speak to you as well and or sing to you in a different language. Who was that? Or was that both of them?
Oh, gosh. There was definitely some songs between some Portuguese dialect and some Yiddish, so it could be a combination.
Okay, so they want to communicate that. Just so you know, it's them. Now, very unhappy with the relationship that I'm understanding Mom would even be dismissive about, that you finally relinquished, but she wants you to know there's another relationship coming.
I went through a divorce, literally ended about a year ago, a little over a year ago.
But she wasn't supportive when you were in it, correct?
No. My grandmother wasn't alive during it, but I don't think she would approve of it.
But your mother was not. She's telling me this, okay? And she told you to get out of it long before, but you eventually listened to her.
Yeah.
And she's showing me this other woman that comes into your life, and I'm feeling she's of Asian descent. Maybe not 100%, but there's something to do with Asian descent because she says you make such a great dad.
Wow. Okay.
You're going to have your own child.
Wow.
So you know how they would sing to you as a child, like even sing you to go to sleep sometimes, right?
Yeah.
You'll be doing that as well.
Aww.
Is there a birth and or a death or some sort of significant something to do with May? What is that?
I think my parents' wedding anniversary and also between my brother's birthday and my nephew's birthday.
Okay, that's just to confirm and validate the message of what she's saying. You cared for her, by the way, right?
Very much, yeah.
Towards the end, like she was the baby. She didn't like that.
No, she did not.
Didn't want that.
No, she didn't. She's a very strong, independent woman, and I think she always wanted to be the parent figure, and she didn't want her children having to take care of her.
I know. But how lovely that was that you got to spend that time with her.
Yeah, it was.
It brought you guys closer. Thank you for sharing your time with me, Jay.
Thank you.
Yes, and if you'd like to call into the show, like Jay, sign up at radiomediumlauralee.com. And thank you for subscribing, sharing our show. We appreciate it.